Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to share with you this natural soft glam look that I achieved. So if you want to learn how to get this look, then keep on watching. To start off this look, I'm going to first prime the skin by rubbing in my primer with my fingers. Then I'm going to go ahead and cancel out the darkness under my eyes and around my mouth with a skin tone concealer. And I'm going to blend that out with a cosmetic sponge. Then to further even out my skin tone, I'm going to apply my foundation with a stippling brush. I'm going to stipple it on it first and then go ahead and blend it in to the skin. To highlight, I'm going to use a concealer that is a few shades lighter than my skin tone, and I'm just going to apply that to my chin, my under eye area, as well as my cupid's bow on my forehead, and I'm just going to use a cosmetic sponge to blend that out. Then to contour the face, I'm going to choose a concealer that's a couple shades darker than my skin tone and just buff that in around the perimeter of my face, like my forehead, my temple area, as well as under my cheekbones, sides of my nose, and as well as under my lip and my jawline as well. And I'm going to really buff that out with a buffing brush in the larger areas like the perimeter of my face, and then use a cosmetic sponge to get into those smaller areas like the sides of the nose and under the lip. And then I'm also going to add my nose highlight to the bridge of my nose and blend that all together. Then to set the highlighted and contoured areas, I'm going to use this powder duo. I'm going to take the lighter shade in this duo just to set the highlighted areas with a smaller powder brush, and then I'm going to use a small angled eyeshadow brush to really get into those smaller contoured areas like the sides of the nose and under the lip as well. And then I'm going to use this large kabuki brush to set the perimeter of my face as well as my jawline with the bronzer shade within that duo. And then just to set everything and make sure everything's blended well together, I'm going to use this illuminating setting powder in a dual fiber brush. And then I'm going to add a flush to the cheeks by applying a peachy tone blush with this tapered blush brush. And to finish off the face, I'm just going to illuminate the skin by adding a gold liquid highlighter with my fingers, and I'm just going to apply this to the tops of my cheekbones, my chin, the tip and the top of my nose, as well as my forehead. And also I'm just going to bring the cheekbone up into the brow bone just to give a nice flow of that glow, if you know what I mean. So starting with the eyes, I'm going to go ahead and prime my lid and under my lash line with a skin tone colored eyeshadow primer. I'm going to apply that with my finger and then go ahead and blend it out with a concealer brush. And then to set that primer, just so I can have a nice blendable base, I'm going to apply a setting powder all over the areas that I just primed with a larger eyeshadow brush. And then I'm going to apply my transition color to my crease, which is really just the bronzer that I use to bronze up my face, and I'm using a small blending brush to do this. And then I'm also going to apply my lid color to both the top of my lid and my lower lash line. And I'm just going to use a shimmery skin tone shade. You can use anything that matches your skin tone, just a nice shimmery shade. And then I'm going to also apply that to my bottom lash line with a smaller smudge brush, and I'm using that same large eyeshadow brush to apply it to my lid. Then to highlight the eyes and really open them up and look brighter, I'm going to apply a peachy shimmer to the inner corner as well as the brow bone, and I'm going to just use a small shader brush to add that highlight, and then I'm going to blend it out further with my finger. Then I'm going to go in with a volumizing mascara And I'm just going to apply that to my top and bottom lashes. You can also opt to wear falsies for this look, but I decided not to. And then I'm going to create a wing liner with a combination of a really dark brown eyeshadow and a setting spray. So I'm just going to mix those together and create like a liquid liner texture. Then I'm going to use this brow kit. I'm going to just brush up my brows to get them in place with a spoolie. And then I'm going to use this brow duo in the powder side just to fill in my brows. And then I'm going to finish up with using a lash and brow groomer just to make sure that I don't have any harsh lines in my brows and look as natural as possible. And then to finish off the brows, I'm just going to set them with a clear brow gel. Alright, so last but not least, we're going to do our lips. So I'm just going to rub my lips on the back of my hand just to remove any excess oil to really help the next step, which is the lip liner, to have that true brown color and not get washed out too much. And then I'm going to top that off with a pinky tone nude. This is just a lipstick crayon that I picked up. And just to give my lips a little bit more dimension, I'm going to go back in with that lip liner again to outline my lips. And that completes this look. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Leave a comment down below and let me know what you'd like to see from me on my channel. Also, for a list of all products and brushes used, please visit my blog. Until next time.